Alright, here's a look at the 1998 Starcraft Expedition 2491 walk around. Boat took on water, came up over the engine, did not completely sink the boat, but came up somewhere in here on the boat. So the engine has water in it and needs to be rebuilt or replaced. The hull is in nice shape. Bottom paint needs to be recoated, but the hull is in really nice shape. You can see the rub rail, everything looks nice. A couple little nicks and scratches here, and this vent needs to be replaced. Your platform's in good shape. Alpha Generation 2 outdrive in nice shape. No corrosion on it. Does have a coat of anti-foul paint on it. The boots, can see, looks like the exhaust is split, but that's not a problem. The shift cable boot looks alright. Can't really see the bellows, but anyways, transom looks good. The rams and all look nice. Does have your transducer and everything. Has a Garmin GPS and fish finder on the colored fish finder on the dash. That does work. All the electronics work on the boat. I think the trim pump needs some solenoids replaced. The lights all work. Here's a look at this side of the hull. Again, it's in good shape. Little stress crack right here from hitting the dock. Little scrape right here from a dock rash. Pulpit's in good shape. Missing a little piece of rub rail. No anchor with the boat. There might be an anchor. I have to look in there. I'm not sure. Spotlight don't work. That was, I think, the only thing that didn't work besides the radio. The AM/FM radio does not work. Does have the enclosure. You can see that's in nice shape. I know there's a couple zippers that need to be replaced, but the glass and the canvas are in good shape. So we'll jump on, show you the interior. Here's the story with the boat. As you can see, it's a fiberglass floor. We do have the other piece of canvas. That one's missing the zipper that holds it up there. Your gunnel pads, your rear seat cushions, all intact here. A lot of fish boxes. A lot of storage for tackle. Seats are in good shape. Little stains on them, but they're in nice shape. There's your rod holders, fresh water supply. Boat's got everything you would expect on a nice size walk around. All the gauges move when you turn the key on, so we don't have any reason to believe any water got near any of this. There's your VHF radio, which works, so I don't believe that was underwater. I think the water line was right on the bottom of the floor here, so probably got in the cabin and just covered the floor. When we cleaned it, you could see the water line. That's about where it was. We do have the plexiglass door that goes on here. Here's a look at the cabin. Got some stains in here, but there's your sink. The freshwater pump does work. Here's your radio that does not work. There are no cushions for down there. Have to make a few. I think there was an hour meter on this boat. Here it is right here. So hours on the boat, 789. Alright, so there's a look at that. I'm not sure how to work it, but it does come on. Here's a look at one of the zipper problems you have right here. You can see some of the teeth are missing on that. So besides the motor, this boat's a project for two reasons. One, the motor is locked up, and two, the floor is soft. So along the edges right here, I'll show you. Alright, along these edges is solid. It's soft right here, and there are supports going across, but in between the supports must have been like a balsa wood core. I mean, it's solid right here. This door is soft. That's easy to fix. But floor wise, right here is soft, and up here you can see the floor's cracked. Right here is soft. So it's pretty soft in this whole area. And what we had looked at was this area right around the edge, the perimeter of it. We were thinking you could cut that, lift it out, replywood it, put it back in, and then glass it. So, I mean, it's a project for somebody that's willing to take on something like that. It's probably not too bad. But that is the deal with the floor. I'll show you the engine. So it's a Merc 5.7, 250 horse. It's a throttle body, I think. EFI, I think. But there's a look at everything. Needs a good cleaning. It is closed cooling, so it's a nice system. So that's about it. You can walk around on the bell. You have the cushion here. Anchor box. No anchor. This is all in nice shape though. So that's about it. Here's your antenna.